Good afternoon, everyone. This is Margaret of Q&L Expressions. Once again, it's great to be with you. Thank you for the viewers that I did receive. I appreciate you. I thought that this was going to be easy, but this is not easy to do. And I appreciate any support that I get. Well, it's been a good day. I can't complain, and I won't complain. Life is too good for that. I received this ephemera book. This is by Kate Curie. She has made a lot of books for making collages. Here's a look at some of the ones. I mean, it's a bunch of them. Anything that you want to do with making art journals, media journals, junk journals, um, doing collages, doing glue pages. She's got a book for all of them, and I really like them. So let's go through this one. The name of this one is Gnome Ephemera. So I like gnomes. I like mushrooms and I like gnomes. So I probably will be putting a lot of these in my books. So let's just look through a few of these pages in here. Her artwork is absolutely gorgeous. I love him. And there's so many different things that you can do. You can do with it. I don't know which one's going to be first because I like all of them. I love the mushrooms in this mushroom house. I mean, that's just gorgeous. Gnomes and mushrooms go together. And these pictures, they're just fabulous. Sorry, I got to learn to stay in frame. That's a hard thing to do. Try to stay in frame. This book is too big, but we'll try. Okay, we'll do as much as possible. I mean, these are just beautiful. You don't know whether to use this on this side or use the scenery because I like to have these are beautiful backgrounds. Probably going to end up buying another book so that I can use the backgrounds because I definitely want to use all of my gnomes. They are too cute. Look at her. Whew. You love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you like gnomes, I love fairies. I love the fantasy world. Always have, even from a kid. When I was a little girl, I used to love just to read books about little people under the under the grass and ones that that grows real small. I just always have liked that world. So now I get a chance to make my own. I think they're just gorgeous. So I'm sure you could think of a lot of different things to do with these. He's happy. A lot of them. Okay, this one right here. I colored him. I used pro markers. I love pro markers. They work real well. That's these right here. And I think this is the one that I used. Um, Saddle brown. So we can have a little brown gnome too. You can color him any color you want. But that's what color I colored him, and it turned out real good. He looks the same just like the rest of them. So that's my new book. So we might even put some of these in what we work in today. So I thought that we would work in this size book, sketchbook. Not in this one in particular though. Let's see. I'm working in a bunch of them. at one time. I probably got like 10 or 12 books that I'm working in, because when I get tired of doing one thing, I just go to another and start on another. So let's do a background. Did this one the last time. She turned out pretty good with the chair on her head. I got a couple. Let's look at. I like this one. I also like this one. That was pretty cool. And this one. Now, most of these will have to be sized down to fit them on the page. Let's go with her. I like her the best. I don't know if I'm going to keep her in the image. I might just cover her up. We'll see. We shall see. But anyway, glue stick. I've been putting too much glue on my pages, and they start buckling. So this time, I'm going to go a whole lot lighter with the glue. Not going to go as heavy. In fact, this glue stick has had it. Don't have any more glue. Okay. Let's glue this down. This came out the decor book. So let's put this right here. Hey, I'm doing a video, so if it sounds funny, me talking to myself. Oh no, that's okay. My grandson just walked in. So, okay, so we got this laid down. Now we have to decide, what do we want to go on that page besides just this. Could put, I don't think we can find a gnome big enough to cover her up. I don't know. Might be able to find him. Let's see if we can do him. You can always see if it works. It might work. Let's see. I'll cut you down some. How was everybody's day since the last time I talked with you? Mine's been going pretty good. Nothing spectacular happened, which is good. For me, I like slow days. No, we're going to have her hand. Her hand is going to stick up in some kind of way. So, we can't use him. So for right now, we'll just leave her down till we can find something else. Okay. What about her? She might be too big. I don't want something that's going to be way, way big and cover up all the pretty scenery that's on the picture. Don't want to do that. So, let me see. Let's try this. I like the angle that she's standing. Nope. She's not going to work either. I might have to work around her. Just leave her there with her hand up. I don't know. Let's see if we can find something. Now we'll work on another page. In fact, what about if I put her here? Or even standing on the stairs right here. I like that. Let's try that. We can always finish that one later. I got lots of pages. Lots of pages. Okay, I think this time I'm going to use X-Acto knife. To me, I like working with this better. Just get a better cut. I have to make sure that I leave the knife laying down. Shouldn't pick it up that much. So here we go. To me, it's better than using scissors. I can get closer. You just have to make sure you just leave the knife down and let it do its work. You'll get a really good cut. Okay. See how clean that looks? And some of the areas, if you can't get all the way up in there, you use your little small tiny scissors. I have some small tiny Tim Holtz that I absolutely love to use, but I really like using the X-Acto knife because it is just what it says. It exactly cuts what you want out. And the more I do it, the better I'm getting at it, because at first my cuts was horrible, but now as I continue to do it, I'm getting better at it. But you have to make sure you leave your knife down. Try not to pick it up. The more you pick it up, the more it won't stay on course the way you want to. Watch. We're just going to leave it down and walk this black line all the way down. Oh, I did just what I said I didn't want to do. Have to leave it down. Ooh. You'll never notice I made that mistake once I get through. It'll just blend in with the rest. Okay, I want to make sure I don't cut off her foot. I want to keep that. Okay. I'm going to shape that up because that's where I made the boo-boo. Yeah, sometimes you will. Don't worry about it. This is for my entertainment and for me to look back on. Nobody else has to look at it if they don't want to. I'm fine with it because this is something I do really for therapy. And it's my art. It's Margaret's art. So you can make it Joanne's art or whomever. Okay, let's get inside. Now, what I can do is take my Tim Holtz. I can take these and just go real close to her head. And then cut around. Now I'm going to go back to my X-Acto knife. And when I set it down, it won't even look like that I cut inside of there. Okay, let's finish cutting this out. Let's go this way. I got to learn how to talk more. When doing these videos, I'm so used to sitting here by myself and watching television or watching something on the internet. and not having to talk to nobody because the TV talks to me. But now I'm trying to learn how to talk with people in internet land. My grandson watched my last video and he was laughing at me. Grandma, you sound different. I don't think I sound different to me, but he said I do. So let's see. Is that too far up? Should we have her? Or should we have her down here? Yeah, I like that. I wanted her on the stairs. This looks like she's coming down. Let's see. Let's cut this a little bit. She got a pointed knee. There we go. If we set her all the way on the ground, got a pointed elbow too. Dang. There. If we set her on the ground, what about that? It just looked like she's posing right there. You could even put her closer. What about that? Nope. I really like her on the stairs. But I'm just afraid her feet won't go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's glue this down first. We'll glue this down. Just like that. I gotta get another glue stick. Didn't know I was running out. Okay. Can't get too heavy-handed. I know one I did. Man, it was way too much glue on it. So this time I'm not gonna saturate it with glue. Okay. I want to get it close, as close to the edge. I always have a hard time of keeping it straight. What about you? Okay, let's see. I have this thing. So we are memory keepers. Found it at Tuesday. I missed Tuesday morning. They shut down all the one. I used to be a regular at all the stores. And now we don't have any more. I can't find the good crafting things that I like anymore. All right, let's cut this away. Anybody have any other interesting hobbies? I said on one of my videos that I like jewelry making, and I make all the beads all the bracelets that I wear. I make necklaces, earrings. I even do I work with wire, making wire jewelry. Can't talk. And then I make my own glue books too. I do, sometimes if I want to make one, I use signatures. I sew them in. Some of my sew in, some of my glue in. It's just fun to learn how to do different things. Even though you get to a certain age, oh, I can't do that. I can't learn anything new. I think you can always learn something, no matter what your age is. And that's what my dad always taught me. He passed away last year at the age of 92. And up until the very end, he was always finding something to do. He would build a picnic table. He just did everything, you know. He never let his mind stay in one place. He kept it busy. So I try to do the same thing. I try to keep learning because he always said you're never too old to learn. And so he always told me just keep learning, keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be fine. So that's what I do. I try to do as much as I can. It looks like she's floating though. That's the only thing. It don't look like she's on the stairs. It look like she's floating. So I think I will put her down here. We'll just put her down here. Yep. I would be very interested to know what some other people are doing as well. I have been doing this. I have been doing, shouldn't have done that on there. Ah, Margaret, what were you thinking? I have been doing glue booking and uh, I used to make, and I still do, and I said I was going to make the albums. Watch them see. I'll put that right there. I used to make albums, picture albums. I have to, I have to show them to you one day. They took a lot of time, but they really came out beautiful and they make great gifts, but they are time consuming to do. So I mean, whatever keeps you interested. And I love coloring. Uh, I'm in a Facebook group that does coloring. My best friend, she got me motivated to doing coloring. And coloring just led me from one thing to another. So now I've learned how to doodle, how to just do different drawings. In fact, I have a book that I'm working on. It's called Doodle and Glue Book. And these are just some of the things that I've done in it. Then I'll glue book a page. You don't know me. You only know what I allow you to know. And that's one of my little cartoon characters. He's coming out of it. He's part of an egg, part of a chicken, and part of man. Then here's another one. And then I do this. Then I draw my little fairy people. There they are in my own little garden. Then I make my own little garden. And this, there go Betty Boop. She's jumping off the spoon. I do a little bit of glue booking. Then I do some more doodling. Pussy Willow, I drew this. I drew all these flowers. Then this is a man's world. They think it's a man's world. Then this one right here, just little glue book pages. This is a book. I made the book too as well. I sewed it in. And that's more of my artwork that I did. There's my little lady. And another glue book, Disrupt Time. And this, I drew these. Some of them look difficult, but it really isn't. It really isn't that hard to do. And look at this. That was a long Cadillac, the future travel, which is come and gone. And I think then I did this flower arrangement right here. I drew this. So, you know, you just can't download this. I like this. Remember these kind of monsters that used to scare you? And then here's, who is that, Tom or Jerry? They wanted it to be lasagna, but it's not. I think that's the last thing I've done. But yeah, I made this whole book. I put this book together with scrapbook paper, mostly scrapbook paper. Turned out pretty good. We might try one of these online. If anybody's interested, we can do one of these. Okay. What else should we put with her? Or do she need anything else? She's a classy looking lady. Could we have something going down the stairs? I don't know. I think I'm going to, for right now, we're going to leave her just like that. We'll leave her just like that. Because that's what mostly is going to be in this book. There she is. And I think I got one more in her. So this is what this book, we're going to just do, lay down background. I'm just going to lay down backgrounds. And then, probably just add just one person. Like I did on this one. We got to find something for her. But in the meantime, I don't know. I think that'll do it for today. And we'll try something again, something different next time. But I just love glue books. And right now, maybe we will just stick to glue booking. So I hope you enjoy your day. I enjoyed my time with you. So if you like this, please like, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We can have a lot of fun together, and I can tell you some of the things that I know, and maybe then you can share some of the things that you know. You have a blessed and wonderful day. Signing off.